Hi guys, welcome to lab 2 for operating system. So today we're going to learn about a text editor in Linux. Okay, so by the end of this lab you should be able to create and edit text using VI text editor, and then use shortcut keys to edit the VI files. Okay, so in Linux there are few types of text editor. Okay, the most common one is VI. You can also use Vim, or you can also use Nano or Pico as an alternative. Okay, so what is VI? So VI is a basic text editor in Unix. Okay, you can use by any type of terminal. Okay, the key features of VI editor is it does not depend on arrow keys and function keys, just like your standard alphabet keys command. Okay, so VI is a short form of visual editor actually. Okay, alright, so when you want to write or create a file, you need to call the VI first. Okay, so let's look at number 1, creating and editing a file with VI editor. Okay, so the first one, use editor to create a new file, replacing file name with the name of your file. Okay, so let's create a file called VI lab 2. Right, once we create, we will also open the text editor. Okay, VI 2. Okay, so as you can see, when I type VI lab 2, okay, so how do you know the text editor is already open? So you can see these symbols. Okay, means that you are inside a VI editor. Okay, and the file name called lab 2 is a new file, because again your current working directory is your own folder. There is no any existing file called lab 2, so Linux will actually create a new file called lab 2. Okay, alright, so the most important part in VI editor is these two modes. Okay, the command mode and insert mode. So what's the difference? Command mode is for you to execute command. For example, you want to save the text, okay, or you want to delete a line, or you want to delete a word, you have to be in a command mode. For insert mode, is purely for you to insert text. Okay, so how do you want to know whether you are in command mode or insert mode in VI? So this is the tricky part. By default, when the first time you create and you enter VI, okay, you will be in command mode. Okay, that's by default. Okay, so if you want to change into insert mode, you need to press the I letter. You will be in insert mode. Okay, most important thing, whenever you are lost, if you can't remember you are in which mode earlier, what you can do, you can always press the escape key. By pressing the escape key, you will go back to the default mode, which is the command mode. Okay, so let's show you some example. Okay, so I press I'm in insert mode, so I can write now. Good morning. Okay, alright, you can only do this in your insert mode. If you're in default mode, when you type good morning, it will be a different function. Okay, you will stay in insert mode as long as you don't press escape. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, type a few words. So I'm going to add a few words here. My first VI file. Okay, so I just hit enter after completed the good morning to go to the next line. So this is the second line. Okay, alright, so I have these two tags. Okay, so the next one, number 4, exit input mode, notice that no change at the cursor. Okay, so now I would like to save this file and exit back from the text editor. So the next step is I need to change my mode first and to hit escape, right? you will not see anything over here. Okay, right? So practice to move cursor. You can move the cursor here, left and right. You need to be in command mode to move this cursor, else it will show you some different weird kind of characters. Okay, the last one, save your work and end the editing session. So how do I save this file? I can press escape. Okay, make sure you're in command mode. Shift double dot. Okay, you can see it goes down here. Okay, so I need to press W to write and then Q to quit. Okay, if I just key in W, it will save. You can see here, lab 2, 2 lines. Okay, 36 characters, but I'm still in the text editor. If I want to save and quit, I need to press escape again. So double dot W and Q. Okay, alright. So let's check and see the file that we created just now. Remember how to list the file? ls file. Okay, right. So you can see the newly created file. Okay, right. Lab 2. The date is today and time is now. Okay, so let's see the content of lab 2. So what you can use is more. Okay, lab 2. Okay, so you can see inside lab 2, okay, I have these two content. If you want to just view a file, you can just use the command more instead of vi. Vi is to edit the file. If you just want to view, you can use more. Okay, alright, so let's move on to the next one, inserting text. Okay, let's add more text into the existing exercises. Okay, so open up back the same file, vi2. Okay, alright, you can see the previous save item. Okay, alright, so the next one, okay, add a new line to the bottom of the cursor. Key in your ID. So this is what you call a cursor. Okay, the blinking ones. Okay, so how can you move to the bottom of the cursor? Alright, so let's do it now. Okay, press the small O, it will go down. Okay, it will go down and automatically it will change into insert mode. Two things happen here. When you press the small O, okay, automatically your editor will change into insert mode and it will move to the bottom of the cursor. So I'm gonna key in my ID here, CA 202020. Okay, alright. Okay, now you are still in insert mode. Okay, the next one, add a new line to the top of the cursor. Okay, currently I'm at the bottom here. I want to insert something top here. Okay, so what you can do is you can use the capital O, Shift 0. Sorry, you need to be in a execute mode. Shift 0. Okay, right. Add in your name. Okay, Steve Chow. Okay, and then press escape. Why the exercise asks you to press escape after completing the ID and the name is because you want to move back to command mode. Okay, if you are in insert mode, you press capital O, it will insert capital O in here. It won't move your cursor to the top. Okay, so if you want to move your cursor to the top, either you can use the arrow key, right, or you can use capital 0. Both require you to be in command mode. Okay, right, so let's see Steve Jobs here. The next one, number 4 here. Add a new word to the beginning of the line. So this is the line. Okay, This is the line. I'm in line number 4 now. So I want to add uh, a new word at the beginning of the line. So what you can do is you can use capital I. Make sure you're in command mode. Shift I. You can see the cursor now move to the beginning of the line. Okay. So I'm going to add something here. Beginning. Okay. Escape. Alright. The next one, I want to add a new word to the end of the line. So what you can do is in command mode, press capital A. Alright. D. Okay. Alright. I press escape. Okay, so I've completed adding a new word to the beginning or to the end. Alright. You can also move your cursor. Right. Or you can use the shortcut given here. Okay. So insert the next one, insert before the cursor. So I'm going to add something before the cursor here. Okay, you can see my cursor is in between here. Okay, I'm going to add something here. Right, so how do I move? Make sure you are in command mode first. Okay, press A. Okay, to the end of the before the cursor. Okay, so I've already pressed A. It will be right here after cursor. Okay, let's escape again. Okay, here the next one is small I, beginning cursor. Okay, alright, and then press escape. Okay, so number 2 exercise inserting text here. You can see that from number 2 until number 8, it's actually more towards navigating your cursor. You can either use this shortcut key or you can just simply move using the arrow key. So be aware that you need to be in the command mode. If you ever forget you are not in command mode, always use the escape button. When you hit the escape button, by default you will be in command mode. Okay. Right, so now let's save the file. Okay, press escape, double.wq. Okay, save grid. Okay, more 2. Okay, so you can see now we already added some content in our file from the previous one. Okay, right, so now the next one is actually to how to delete text. Okay, so it will show you how to delete text, a line of text, probably a characters, a word, or a few lines. Okay, so let's try again. bi2. Okay. Alright, so delete some characters in the line. Okay, so I'm gonna delete the word good. Make sure you are in command mode again. If you are in insert mode, when you key in X, okay, the alphabet X will come up. Okay, so in command mode, I will delete the word. I will delete the G. Okay, so you can see there. Okay, the whole good I've deleted. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, delete a line. So I'm going to remove the first line here. So how do I delete? I just hit DD. Okay, double D will delete one line. Okay, so how do I delete a word? DW. Okay, and the last one, how do I delete 2 lines or more? You can key in the number plus DD. Okay, so in here I'll put 3 escape again, 2DD, so it deletes 2 lines. Okay, so as simple as that. Okay, so let's quit without saving. I'm not gonna save. Okay, right, so you will see this error. Okay, so it prompts you whether do you really want to quit or not without saving. So if you want to force to save also, what you can do is you can just put Q and then shift number 1. this symbol we call it as bang. Okay, and it will quit. I will show you more lab2. Okay, remember we did the first line and the second line, delete even the third line. However, I did not save the latest file. Okay, I just quit. So it's still remain here. Okay, alright, so I will stop here. I'll continue with the next part.